Hey everybody, this is Jessica Lynn from Jessica Lynn Original Studios, and today I wanted to share a brand new digital stamp that I drew up that I am sharing. I do have a bunch of them on my website, which is just JessicaLynnOriginal.com. And when you click on digital stamps, you're going to see all kinds of different critters and creatures and fun drawings that you can download and create cards or paper crafting or use them to color even with your kids. Like you can go in and as long as they're for personal use, you can use them. Now, I do ask that you remember that the copyright does belong to me as I am the artist for them, but you could use them if you want to make your own cards for an upcoming show, like a craft show. If you are going to be housing a Halloween party, by all means, go ahead and make those cards. I just ask that you don't use it for mass production. What I mean by that is t-shirts, mugs, etc. Please know that we do work with some companies, and if you're interested in something like that, please toss me an email. Don't just do it because all of our items are copyrighted. So you go in, you choose whatever digital stamp that you are interested, add it to your cart, check out, and you'll get an instant download link. So basically it's like downloading a graphic or a piece of music or something. You'll be able to do that instantly, or like a movie or anything like that. So the nice part is you get the image as a file, and you can take that file, and a lot of times I'll put it into Word, like you see here, and I'll go in and actually make that adjustment. So what you can see is I can say, well, I want to make it 8 by 10, and I'll print this off and my kids could color it. I want to make it 2.5 inches in size so that I could make a whole bunch of little pumpkins that maybe I'll adhere to like some paper straws or something. Or maybe I'll put a whole bunch of these up on the wall. Like some people cut out bats and they'll hang those up on the wall. Again, have fun. If you do use our digital stamps and you want to share what you created, please do that. Just make sure that you tag us on Instagram. And our username is at JessicaLynnOriginal Studios. And I would love to see what you create. I think that would be so much fun. All right, now that he is all printed off, I'm going to go ahead and get out some of my Copic markers. And I apologize, it was really dark out this morning. Here in Wisconsin, we actually had snow yesterday, which is absolutely crazy. I cannot believe that we already had that for this year. But it was really dark out this morning, and so even with the light above it, it still seems a bit dark, so I do apologize for that. But you can see. And I am going to color it in with Copic markers, and again, I made it card size. But you can go ahead and print it out if you wanted huge and hang it up on your wall as a Halloween decoration if you wanted to color it in that way. If you're going to make cards or anything like that and you're going to sell them at a craft fair, we just ask that you put the digital stamp message on the back that the stamp was created by Jessica Lynn Original Studios or JessicaLynnOriginal.com. And you can see I'm just going to go ahead and color this all in. Halloween is my favorite time of year, so pumpkins were actually a little known fact here for you. The very first stamp set that I designed for Jessica Lynn Original Studios, it was a trio of pumpkins. And it was 3 of them all together, and then the first set that I designed was actually 3 different pumpkins kind of all together, you know, where you could stamp each one and mask them out. And so pumpkins have always been a huge part of my company, probably because we started April 1st. So that would have been about the time I would have been thinking, okay, I got to start preparing for that next holiday because you always have to think a couple ahead. I absolutely love this little guy. It's funny when he gets colored in completely, it almost feels a little bit like a gremlin to me. Like I can see kind of like a gremlin in his face, but he is a pumpkin with wings, so it's kind of like a bat-unkin? Bat-unkin? Not sure. But again, I'm going ahead with the lightest colors first, and then I'm going to build up with shades of brown to go ahead and make sure that we are bringing in some beautiful contrast to this adorable little guy. I just have to say he would make a perfect cover for a Halloween party invitation. So adorable. So, a little bit about my channel while we're watching me color here. My channel is all about my creative art. So, I own my own company, JessicaLynnOriginal.com. I have owned Jessica Lynn Original Studios for now almost 17 years. We do custom stamps. I do all of the illustrations that you see, and I would love to work with you. If you were interested in subscribing to my YouTube channel, I do share a lot of my art, my showcase of my illustrations, and so much more DIY and crafting. But I don't just share that, I also share adventures because I kind of feel like to get a better sense of who I am or what I am about, I love being able to share my creative side. My let's go on an adventure and go check out certain places such as Disney or the Wisconsin Dells or other amazing vacation locations. And I just think that's kind of the fun of this channel is that we're a little of all. So if you love the crafting, but maybe you don't love the other part, you know, if you sign up and you subscribe, it doesn't cost anything and it'll tell you what type of a video that I upload. And so then you can choose to watch it or go and like it whenever you have the opportunity. To subscribe, it costs nothing, like I said. There's a little red icon down on the bottom right hand side. You just click on that and subscribe. My goal is I'm going to try and hit 5,000 by the end of the year, which I think I could do. We're getting there. The other thing that's really fun about my channel is I do offer Jessica Lynn Original Studios team membership. So if you're interested in that one does cost, but all of the funds go back into our channel. So that is super appreciative. And if you can do that, or we've got supers, or even just commenting that you know you like this video or liking it and sharing it out. All of those things help get our channel to continue with success. So I appreciate you doing that. So let's go ahead now. I'm using some other markers. These are my other favorite markers. I do love Copics, but the Cali art markers have been really nice as well. They have really strong, firm colors, so they're very bold. They are definitely if you mess up, you're going to mess up really good with those, just because of how dynamic the colors are, if that makes any sense. So as you can see, I'm just sort of building up those shadows, trying to add more depth to those highlights and shadow areas, and I think he's looking so good. Well, I am so happy. He looks so good. I mean, even more, you know, when you draw something and it's line art, but then you come back in and you color it in, it just brings it to life. So I do want to say thank you so much for watching. Please go and visit JessicaLynnOriginal.com. Go ahead and download some of our digital stamps. Thank you for supporting us and our channel. I did put up the subscribe button as well as 2 more videos for you to watch. They'll be tailored to this type of video, so be sure to check that out. But don't forget to check out the rest of our channel. Take care, everybody.